As of right now, for the first time in a while, DC is actually starting to look good. In the start of 2022, we got the masterpiece that is Matt Reeves' The Batman, and as of October 26th, we've gotten the beloved film that is Black Adam. It seems DC is starting to go in a more positive direction, and I honestly love to see it, but it still has some problems, and in this video, I'll be talking about what those problems are and how they should be fixed. As much as I appreciate when studios take their time to create a good film, with DC, it's always a hit or miss with them, and they rarely ever stick with their vision that they had early on in the process of creating these films, especially when it comes to expanding the universe. They focus too much on trying to be like other franchises instead of focusing on capturing what makes theirs so special. And an example of this is when the new Warner Bros. CEO, David Zaslav, said that he has a Marvel-inspired 10-year plan for the DC universe. Now, for some, that might sound good, and for others, they kind of see it how I see it, with them just trying to copy another brand instead of being original. Some might see it as just friendly competition and them taking inspiration, and there being nothing wrong with that. And yes, there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration, but this is just copy and paste with the DC universe, if we're being honest. That's what it sounds like to me, and I don't like that. I like when we have something special, like when they actually take their time to create something that's not like everybody else. Next, I want to shortly talk about the DC's actor controversy. We have the Flash actor Ezra Miller turning into a whole menace, kidnapping babies, all type of stuff. We have the whole Amber Heard situation with Johnny Depp and how it could affect her role in Aquaman. Most of the Justice League members either being fired or leaving for various reasons. It just seems like their actors aren't as stable as most other companies are. And I'm not sure if this is purely the company's fault or what, because I know they all leave or get fired or whatever the case may be for different reasons. But losing key actors really can affect a lot of the development of the DC universe, because they'll have to keep changing the direction of their films whenever someone decides to leave or become a criminal or whatever the case is, which ultimately hinders the amount of films that are put out, as well as the way people view your work, because there isn't as much as there could be, especially when it's not made to the best of its abilities. And now that I've talked about the most prevalent problems, I'll talk about how I think they could be fixed. And we'll find our answer in the long discography of animated cartoons we have to use and adapt to live action. And my personal favorite choice would be to adopt the 2001 Justice League animated series. This series has my favorite animated version of Batman, and it also did something different by having that universe's Flash be Wally West instead of your usual Barry Allen, which could really work right now with DC's current situation with Ezra Miller's Flash because of his recent actions, And this show overall has very compelling stories and builds up friendships and relationships. We have the complicated relationship of Green Lantern and Hawker, both who have been shown in the current live-action DC universe. We have the flirtatious thing going on with Batman and Wonder Woman, and this universe's Superman is also one of my favorites, entertainment-wise. And that's partially because of how well done his friendship with Batman highlights both of the characters, and how regardless of how different they really are like brothers. Batman literally tried to fight Darkseid to save Superman, and I don't know what bat superhuman juice bro was on, but bro was able to outspeed Darkseid's beam.
Impressive. No one has ever avoided my Omega beam.
Bro did that. I would also want to adapt Justice League Unlimited. One, because that's also an amazing series, and two, because it's a continuation of the first one I just mentioned with a way larger variety of characters. And since Justice League came first, I feel like the Justice League series would be the best series to base on the current live-action films to start off with. Before we get the Justice League movie, though, I want to get the movies that they were actually planning on making so far. They're supposedly already in development of Men of Steel 2, so after that, we just need a third one to close that off. And then we need the Batman vs. Deathstroke movie that they were planning on making years ago with Ben Affleck, and there's rumors about that being in development. After that, we need the Flashpoint movie with Ezra Miller, so we can get rid of Ezra Miller, so that we can replace him with Wally West, like I was talking about in the beginning. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about how they could fix their actor problem. Now, I think if they genuinely have a good plan, that they need to have a good majority of their actors for all of their projects set in place early, and have a good relationship with their actors so they don't leave mid-film. But they should definitely push to get out more movies than they do currently, as long as writing is being prioritized. They have a great director for the Batman in Matt Reeves, and I hope it stays that way, and that other films get directors that can correctly embody and show all these characters in an enjoyable and comic-accurate manner, but with a little originality in the writing to the films that need it. They've done 2022 off right by putting out good movies like The Batman and Black Adam. We need to just keep it that way, and they need to have a good vision that isn't just Marvel copy and paste. They need to have a genuine vision. They need some originality. They need to do something that isn't just a cash grab. I want the people working on this to be people that are genuinely interested in putting out good stories, not just selling good toys, not just making a lot of money. Because people will appreciate the good stories and the money will come from that. But it seems like people don't see that. Because if they were listening to the fans, this would already be happening. You would already have a good DC universe set up and not whatever this is. So this is my video on DC's problems and how it should be fixed. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.